Okay. Oh, your Fugi's backwards for some reason.
Oh, right, I did that. Give me a second.
Alright. Okay. So, we back at it again with some more Wind Waker. Today, we finally get to actually start the game. At least that's what I like to think. Because, I've said this before, like, at the end of the last session, but this is when I think Wind Waker really, really opens up with what we can actually do that's fun and exploring, because you have so much of your kit now. So yeah, we got a couple of things to do, and I know last time I was on Outset, but I basically went to Bomb Island near the submarine. I didn't mean to pull out the sail. And I went ahead and grinded 20 Jolie pendants because we needed these anyway, so I figured I'd go ahead and get them off camera just because. Do you really want to see me go in and out of a submarine like 6 times and just get the same enemy over and over again? Alright. But I believe we need to talk to the teacher first. Because upon doing that, we will get the quest to start for, yeah. Yeah, I think she does mention it there, so... Let me see if I can just go ahead and give them to her now. Here, you want this? No? Okay. Alright, so I guess we gotta go help the kids first.
Oh no, you help my kids.
Alright, I think these guys are supposed to be like a reference to the killer bees.
Like from Majora's Mask.
Mm-hmm. I think I talked to this one. Okay, so the main thing is you're just gonna play hide and seek. Again, this is just like Majora's Mask in this case, where they'll go hide around the island and then you gotta go find them. They're not super hard to find, in all honesty. I don't remember where they all are off the top of my head, although I'm pretty sure one of them is up here behind this grave.
Don't you have to bonk a wall to get one of them?
I think it's a tree, if I remember correctly. That kid's got legs of steel, my god. Also, kind of want to correct something from last session. Remember how when we were heading to the Forsaken Fortress and I just had that reaction of seeing Cyclos on Mother and Child Isle? So it turns out he actually does spawn there. I didn't know that. Because I guess just every time I've played, yeah, there's the one you're thinking of on top of the tree. When I've played Wind Waker in the past, I've always gotten the Ballad of Gales pretty much right after the Tower of the Gods. But because I just didn't trust my aim because I hadn't played this game in a hot minute, I was like, oh, okay, we'll just go get the quiver upgrades and then we'll go after Cyclos. So I've usually only ever gotten them on Northern Triangle Island. So, but I was correct. He does also spawn at Shark Island, which is near Outset. Let's see. I'm just trying to remember where the rest of them are. I know those two. I think there's one on top of the archway. So if we come over here, or am I thinking? No. Is it over here? Yeah. And I guess just gravity doesn't exist within the realm of Wind Waker.
Actually, does Link take any fall damage?
Yeah, if you fall from a great height, but that's been in every Zelda game.
Ah, the shorter you are, the better you all are at handling falls.
Yeah, we can go with that. I'm pretty sure Breath of the Wild was the first game in the franchise that actually made like fall damage relevant to how far you fall from. Because in Wind Waker, well, literally every 3D Zelda game up to that point, you would take at most probably like a heart's worth of damage. I want to hug the wall, please. There we go.
Oh yeah. Have you ever heard? Okay, have you heard of the anime Takopi's Original Sin?
If I have, then I don't recall, so I'm just gonna say no.
It's a 6-episode anime that people just blew up on Twitter just talking about it out of nowhere and saying that all 6 episodes were like above 90 out of 100s. And I'm just like,
How
the
how
hell is
old
this show about?
how old is the show?
Less than a week. Actually finished yesterday.
Hmm. I mean,
You know,
okay, okay. Uh, maybe it's good. I don't know. I've been seeing this one Yuri show get on my timeline every now and then that I've been meaning to check out at least the first episode.
I know what you're talking about, and I'm pretty sure that's a YouTube exclusive because I don't see it on Crunchyroll. But I see it on YouTube.
Mm. I want. Oh, hold on. I think we have to go out. It should start the cut. Like you have the procket, because what I'm trying to do right now is get the deed to the private oasis. Yeah. Okay, here we go. One thing I never really understood, if you remember the direct when they announced Wind Waker HD, like why they put Tetra on Windfall when her and Link never interact on this island, unless you count the bomb shot, but like they were in the square right there.
Did not know that.
You better give me the deed.
Give me your vacation home.
Hold on. Oh, we literally need one more. I guess I need a 21. Oh well. 21. Okay. Luckily I
Hang on,
can...
19.
Yeah, because I gave her just one, and unfortunately I don't know where one... Outside of my spawn, the farming method I was doing, but we don't really have a reason to go there, so I guess we'll just do the next side quest I was gonna do, and we can get another heart container. Where is the entrance to the top area? I think it's right here. So, one of the girls that got rescued at the Forsaken Fortress is, she was pretty much dirt poor, but she collected a lot of skull necklaces from, like, the moblins. Well, her father wasn't able to, was like the poor guy we saw out in the thing, in the, like, the first thing when you come into the island, right? And he would say, like, please save my daughter. Well, because of all the skull necklaces that she collected, became a millionaire overnight. And the rich dude who was in this manor beforehand gave all his money to Tetra and the pirates to get her back.
And now they're poor.
Yeah.
A swap of power.
And this is a really, really easy piece of heart to get, so I figured we'd just get it. Basically, a girl apparently got some kind of thing happen to her, and she ended up falling
Right, I remember.
with a moblin.
She fell in love with a moblin.
Yeah, actually, hold on. I think I remember how to do this. This is a little weird to do. Okay. No, I want to fall down. Let go. Okay. And then in here, 20 rupees. Okay. This is where if you come at night during the auction. By the way, don't break the stuff in here because you have to pay for it, which we're gonna need a lot of money. We need a lot of rupees at this point in the game, so I'm still working that part out. I haven't figured out my grinding method yet for that. Oh yeah, we need to go to the post box. Okay. So, Aki, I'm going to let you choose, because we also might fit another dungeon in here, because like I said, we got a lot to do starting now. Wind or Earth? Which one do we do first?
Wind.
Wind?
That one.
Okay. That's actually the one I don't like. But it's fine, I can do it. I mean, it has the better boss fight of the two.
I remember why. Actually, no, they both have them.
Yeah, they both have the hands. I know what you're talking about, but like, I don't like controlling the character in the Wind Temple more because he's so slow. But yeah, it's fine.
Wait, I thought it was Dorito that was in the wind.
No,
Oh,
it's Makar.
what's my car doing in the wind temple?
Oh no. Okay, so I think you have to make it past a day, but we need to come down here anyway because there's a girl we need to follow because she's gonna try to get in the safe. Now the problem is that I don't know the responses to um, the questions at the end. I am going to abuse it here just because I really don't want to have to reset this.
If you want, I'll pull up the translator.
Okay. Like, you just have to say, like, you're an ally of justice or something. I always like that.
Things just cat coded.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. You don't see me. Now, it is possible, I think. The only time she'll, like, make you, like, you have to, if you hide from her from a good enough distance, you don't even have to worry about her stopping every time. Gotta be careful, because I don't, oh god. Okay, keep walking, keep going. This is probably the hardest part, just because there's such a weird, like, turnaround you gotta do here. It's not hard, just it's a little awkward. Because she, like, stops, like, very weird up here. Okay. Usually when Link does that, that's your cue to go ahead and start moving. Okay. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, I think we got one more to hide from, or she should just go straight to the chest. Or the safe. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. Okay. What's we got on the translator?
Okay. Until it says options.
Alright.
I'm on the side. Wait, okay, bottom is I'm a scoundrel apparently. No, what a scoundrel, and the righteous is the top one. This one is okay or oh no. Can I have it? Okay. Well then, please listen to my story. And then the top one's okay, and bottom one's oh no.
I think we got it. No, this...
Uh, what do you think? My idea is simple. It's a disaster, or that's the pity of funny. That's interesting. What? That's that's funny. That's pitiful. That's this translator is being weird. It doesn't like this font.
Here, we can just do this. Well, it's probably because it has hiragana on top of the kanji. That's the thing that happens. I think it's just all the
Mm.
top choices. Yeah, I'm just gonna power through that. Yeah, it's just do that. There we go. Okay, well, there we go. We got the item I wanted, so we're good. Okay.
Who needs to learn how to read?
I'm pretty sure if you play the Song of Passing in there, it'll just uh my brain will never remember that I have inverted this. Okay. We should be able to get go to the girl now, and the mailman should have already shown up. And that's pretty much all I'm really doing on Windfall. I mean, we'll have to come back here to get um the deed for the cabanana, whatever. I want to say cabana, but my brain said cabanana. Pretty much this guy hates mailmen for some reason. I don't think it's ever explained.
I was a mailman in my previous life. I hate mailmen.
Oh, was he the one that would run after Link in Twilight Princess? Let's see. He's at the cafe, which is down here if I remember right. I did do that right. Oh, okay. Alright, and then we just want to go talk to him. He should be around here. I don't know if this is the only time you can get his pictograph. I think he might be on, um, Dragon Roost. But unfortunately,
Isn't
like
he
a...
the... Go on.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Isn't he the mailman that does the minigame?
No, no.
Hmm.
Because unfortunately, the Rito are kind of like the... How do I say this right? Fuck it. The Rito look too similar to me in this
They're
game.
hard to distinguish.
Yeah, they're very, very hard to distinguish. Let's see. Now we just want to go back there. There is another piece of art you can get if you want to, where you can take a picture if you have the pictograph of the two, of like the guy walking around. He'll look at the girl or something like that, but it just takes fucking forever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta equip it. He's like,
that
dear,
sound Link.
dear, no, that was her. Dear Maggie, I love you so much I could eat you. Alright, and there's our 10th heart container, I think? I don't know. I don't feel like counting. Alright, we are done on Windfall for now. But now we also can start going after a couple of more things out in the sea. Most notably being some Triforce charts. Because we pretty much have everything we need at this point to go ahead and get a few of them done. But we also need to go get some money. And luckily, I know just the place to go. Because it's a place I at first was kind of getting scared about. Still kind of am, not gonna lie. But we have a way to deal with it now.
Whoppa.
We do need to go to Dragon Roost, actually. Which is funny, because this is already where I was heading. But I just remembered on Dragon Roost, there is... you remember that chest with the... Or like, those bombs I showed when we went there that one time? I think it was during the Curse, the Great Sea. We can now break that because we have the bow and arrow. And that should net us 200 rupees as well. You can also hear a harp coming from up there. That'll be important later. Okay. Let me go ahead and equip that. After this, we're going to be heading straight south because we're going to go ahead and get the next item we need, which is the power bracelets. There we go.
Nature's beautiful.
Okay. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's everything we can do for here for now, unless I want to go do the post. Well, actually, no. There is one thing we can go do. I don't remember what it nets us. I'm more or less done getting pieces of heart, if I'm honest. But, like, let me think. Yeah, it's right here. Yep, there's a hidden little hole here, and it's pretty much just a combat challenge. Nothing really too difficult. We'll be seeing a few of these throughout the rest of the game. It's not too hard. It's pretty much just like 5 rooms. But it's of enemies we've already killed like many times at this point. So this one's got like 3 chews. Oop. I'm really glad, by the way, when a YouTube, I mean, this will be on the when the VODs go up, but one of the thumbnails in session 2 is actually just a green chew, just like super close to the camera. I'm like, I'm so glad I can use that.
Up, down, left, right, shoot, shoot, shoot.
Oh, I need you. Because it's Bokoblins that give you the joy pendants for some reason. I don't know why.
Because they are the most joyful of all.
I mean, they're basically the Goombas of this game.
They have to accept some joy somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me just see if these pots have anything in them. You.
Oh yeah, starting Tuesday, Phoenix Downs are now useful.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I mean, I don't really ever carry them on my person. Then again, you have to really get them in a deep dungeon.
And now they're gonna be available to buy at vendors,
which
you
is
can
good.
Stack them to 999.
Which is good, because that's like one thing Final Fantasy XIV did in A Realm Reborn and parts of Heavensward. They wanted to still make it feel like Final Fantasy a bit, you know. And they've kind of taken that away a lot over the years, but this kind of feels like a step back towards that direction, which I like. But that's why I think like a mechanic, I mean, I don't know if it's changed too much since they've introduced it, but like why cover theoretically could be good for a MMO, I don't really think is very good. Because cover is just
you say that.
Go ahead.
Go on. You say that, but in the second to last fight in the new tier, quote unquote new, Brute Bomber, Abominator, when he does that petrification move and it lands on someone, it's just an instant kill if they get smacked.
Well, yeah, that's how that usually works.
I saved someone with cover and just an invuln. Didn't kill him. Yes, he had to use Hollow Ground, but hey, still counts.
I just don't have cover in my bar. I took it off completely.
Maybe. Because you have interject.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing as... Okay, that's a little disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that I'd be getting a little bit more than just 10 fucking rupees. Unless there's a Dark Knight or something. No. Okay. Well, that could be interesting.
You got $13.
I mean, I got a little bit of money from here. See, because, like, the one thing with the Japanese version compared to the English, when it comes to the Triforce Hunt, like I've already mentioned, right, there's a few things that they have changed around that we've seen already with a few chests and stuff, if you're familiar with Wind Waker. But the big one that I was the most nervous about is that they nerfed money. It was actually increased for the English version. So my usual spots where I usually go get money, I don't know how viable that's going to be. Alright, so we have 2 things to get down here. One of them is 100 rupees, and the other one is the power bracelets. Well, that's everything on Dragon Roost. We could also technically go to Paw Print Isle right now and get the treasure chest from the thing we have, the treasure chart. But instead, we're gonna do this, and yeah, we're just gonna keep going. Like, Aki, remind me about this. Does the game tell you about Fire Island or Ice Ring Island for the items for the upcoming dungeons? Because it tells you on the map. It
Uh,
tells you on the map, like, like this is where we're going. But when you get there, you can't do anything unless maybe the mermen give you a tip. I actually don't know. Because I had a
I
strategy
am.
guide for this game.
I'm pretty sure that there are some NPCs that talk about it, like some Rito, I think.
That would make sense. Alright, so we are going to do this. You can probably guess what we're about to do. Because if you remember on our first trip through here, I was very much a nervous wreck. But there is a thing here now that we need to go and kill. And I'm actually going to do this because I fucking hate the music coming up. If I remember
Don't
correctly.
restream, you'll be able to hear it.
Yeah, people on stream can hear. I'm really glad during the fucking testing we did when we were doing the Cursed Great Sea, we found this out. But yeah, we have the seagulls up here. You know it's coming. I fucking hate them. All right, come on, spawn, 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 spawn. There you are. Okay. And this is our first 8-eyed. There are 3 different types of big octos in the game. There are 4-eyed, which is there's only one in the game, and that is the one that does the Great Fairy upgrade. There are 3 of 8-eyed, which will give you 100 rupees. And then there are 2 with 12 eyes that will give you a piece of heart. If I remember correctly, that's how it usually goes. The first 12-eyed one that we will probably come across, if we decide to take it out, will be the one on Tingle Island. Because the little bastard couldn't just be, a little bit better about that. It's like, no, he's got to have one of these things on his island.
He's
Alright.
the bouncer.
Should be getting close to being dead. That should do it.
Finally has, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Turned yellow, not red.
Well, they did change it for the for the HD version. In HD, they made them blue, I think, when you defeated them. Okay, now we get to do a thing again. I don't like. I don't like doing weird treasure here. Hold on, I gotta focus here. All right, we should be right on top of it. So there we go. And I swear to Christ, if it's less than 100 rupees, I'm going to be pissed. Because I'm like, fuck. There goes another grinding method I know of. The 2 big ones I know of off the top of my head is that the dungeons that we're going to be doing are supposed to give you... at the end of the dungeon, there's pots you can break, and they give you a shit ton of rupees. The Wind Temple specifically does do that, and I'm pretty sure the Earth Temple does too. But so does the Ghost Ship, because we also can... Well, no, we can't do that one yet. We need to get an item before we can do that. Alright, so we can go ahead and put that on, and do that, and now we can go do this. Also, if you want to get any of the stuff up there, you gotta take out the cannons as part of the requirement.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're just gonna come over here, swap to ice, bop! Not gonna lie, I thought I hit the bird almost. Alright, we are gonna do a save here because we are timed. I've never really failed this though, so I feel like we'll be fine. Be some shit that gave you less time than in the English version. Link, get up! You can climb that. I know you can. Come on, get up. There you go. Luckily, it's not too hard to get up here. I am a little worried about the bird coming up, because he should be aggroing to me any second.
Ah, full send. You'll be fine.
I could just freeze him, and he'll die instantly. Okay, and we are gonna... Yeah, his feet are right there next to my head. We're gonna do a trick I did at the Forsaken Fortress here. So we're gonna make the wind go northwest. And if I can be fast enough here, I can get by without having to kill the bird. Okay, on pause, go. Oh my god. Whoo boy.
Well, no Kami.
No, no,
The
no, no, no,
wind
no,
and it
no.
just blows him off course.
There we go. Okay. You spin me right round. I don't think that was supposed to happen. I could have maybe there was weird clipping there. I'm used to them just freezing and dying instantly. All right, but we got to be fast here. I don't have time to kill these guys. I mean, luckily it's just fire keys, so they're not too bad, and also you can just use the boomerang. All right, come on. You're dead. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And there we go. Recipes that guy. Alright, and that should... Man, imagine you get in here and then your timer just still fucks you up.
Alright, if that's everything, time to throw yourself into the lava.
Alright, and we got the power bracelets. Which, fun fact, this item does stay on Link for the rest of the game. Which is a detail I do genuinely like in Zelda games.
Not having to equip items that makes sense not to equip.
Yeah. Like, not for nothing, I do really like that about, Skyward Sword, is that when you complete one of the trials and stuff, you just equip it onto Link, and it's like a cosmetic, but also like a gearing thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're done here. We're gonna head to Forest Haven, and we're gonna go get the Iron Boots next. Which luckily we've already come across Ice Ring Isle before when we were doing the Cursed Great Sea. I'm not sure if we will be able to fit a dungeon here. I think we can. It's just the Wind Temple and Earth Temple both take a long time. Like I do think they are the longest dungeons in the game, next to Dragon Roost Cavern. Because really, for the rest of them, I haven't really had that much of an issue. Let's see. Pull out the Wind Waker. And then we're gonna go straight west. Like, let me ask you this, Aki, because again, like, this part of the game is usually looked upon as, like, the worst part of Wind Waker, but I've said before, you know, like, this is my personal favorite part of Wind Waker just because this is when it feels like the game, like, now we can go explore. We can pretty much go wherever we want. We can pretty much overcome any challenge at this point, minus, like, a couple things. But for you, when you first play this, because I don't know how many times you've gone back to Wind Waker, like, how does this area like go for you, this part?
Well, I've only played Wind Waker once, which I should probably change that. Just bring the Wii U out of storage and play that.
Yeah.
But how I feel about this, I usually in open world games, the first thing I like to do is collect everything I possibly can
Eh.
before the game says go, which this game tells you no a lot. So
Yeah.
when this part happened, I was happy. I got to be a little gremlin, look all over the place.
Yeah, because like that is, I think, the biggest problem with Wind Waker is that the only time it really gets like that is only during the beginning bit with Dragon Roost. I mean, it makes sense. You really can't do anything because until you get the boomerang, you can't really defend yourself on the water. The only thing you can't kill with a boomerang on the water is the fucking cannon boat, like that thing. All right, now this one I remember being a little bit weird. We want to get as close as we can. And this is where we're going to use... As long as you hit it, it doesn't matter where. Now this one I remember being a little bit trickier than the other one.
If I remember right, ice physics and a platforming challenge, basically.
Kinda. We're just going to go ahead and disembark here. Also, kind of like the fact that we get the island's map here, even though we haven't talked to the merman.
Mm.
There might be able to be some stuff you can do with the Deku Leaf here to kind of make some stuff a little bit easier, but really it's just kind of like, just be a little bit careful and you'll be fine. I am stating this because I really do not want to redo this. This one I find way harder than Fiery Mountain.
Mm-hmm. I love his sounds.
I literally make that sound too whenever I'm like forgetting something. I think you've heard me do that too, where I go like,
Mm-hmm. Oh, you could easily use the leaf for this segment.
Mm-hmm. I just don't trust my luck. Okay. There we go. I think there's a piece of heart too in this place once we get to the bottom. Because the big part is just honestly getting to the actual drop down. When you get in, it's actually pretty simple from here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And I'm like heavily convinced this entire area is based off of that one dungeon from Ocarina of Time. Whatever, just kill one. We got so much time here, it's ridiculous. If I can just... There we go. Thank you, Boomerang.
It always comes back.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and break this too.
Be gone, bots.
Oh, okay, more fairies. Well, I could have probably used the bottle on that, but I just forget to do that, honestly. Okay, well, we made it. Just be careful, just kind of let Link ride. Oh god.
Wee 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 wee. It'd be funny if this was just a callback to that one Super Mario 64 level.
Oh, the giant slide. I can't really think of any big slide levels in Zelda games. Maybe Breath of the Wild, there's a few challenges that you would do with shield surfing, but not like,
Isn't
oh.
doesn't Twilight Princess have a snow mountain?
Yes, it does. Never mind. I just completely forgot about that because I had to learn the route to beat Yetta. It took me a long time. Alright. Now, while you may think that we could just go straight over there, there's actually a secret hole here, which if we come down this is the piece of heart I was talking about. If I remember correctly. My memory and also this version has not been the most accurate. But there's a couple enemies here. I'm also going to go ahead and get some of this, so that way we can get that. Sit down. There we go. There is another side quest we can do with about 30 skull necklaces, so I'm going to be trying to make it a point to get them as well. And the good thing is, too, you don't have to worry about enemies here, like, ganging up on you. You can take them down one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Since I mentioned probably coming back to this game on the Wii U, I just realized I haven't turned on my Wii U in like since 2018 or 17.
Oh, I mean, I replayed this game in 2022, I think, or something like that. And then I did a video on Twilight Princess HD back in 2021, and that was the last time I used it. Because every other game... No, I was just saying, every other Wii U game that I would care about at this point has been ported.
Mm-hmm. Man, I just hope that my Wii U can turn on and my gamepad.
I mean, the thing, but it's likely just dusty as fuck, but I don't see why it wouldn't work.
I just get paranoid about things staying powered up too long.
I understand. I mean, nowadays, like, I'm trying to start to get a lot of my games that I don't play, or like, you know, like, oh, I'll go back to it. Well, it's like, well, it's been 3 years. You're not going back to it, okay? And I just have that conversation with myself, and I've been getting rid of a couple of games. Like, I just sold Fire Emblem Engage and Three Houses. Like, I liked both games just fine. I just never finished them, and I don't really know if I ever will go back to finish them. You know?
Yeah.
Because I feel like Fire Emblem and me was only ever like Awakening was the one that stuck the most. Well, it's not a
When it
heart
comes to the
piece.
Fire Emblem games, ever since Awakening, I just get stuck in like grinding forever mode because I don't like the idea of the protagonist dying. Game over. So I just make them into monsters, and at that point, I just get bored.
Yeah, that's kind of been my. At least that was my problem with Engage. Which Engage, from what I remember, I don't know if this ever got patched, but back when I played it, Anya was by far the most broken character in that game. If you made her a monk and then into a sage, she could solo 20 versus 1 maps. Like, I'm not joking.
It's always great when you can make a character like that, unintentionally too.
Yeah. Now, to get her like that took fucking forever, but it was funny.
Mhm. What really killed me with Engage was the hub area.
I didn't mind it. I thought it was better than Three Houses IMO. That might be a hot
Well,
take, I guess, but I liked it more.
between every map, it just felt like doing dailies. Otherwise, I miss out on stuff.
Oh, hey, we
And I just
got to
want,
hear the day theme.
ah,
Okay. So let's see. We've got the 2 items we need to enter the dungeon. I guess what we'll do then is we'll go ahead and get the quest. To go get Makar, since we're going to be doing the Wind Temple first. And I need to go to Outset anyway, because I'm going to get a, more Grandma Soup.
mm.
I think, I'm pretty sure my Wii U is just put in my closet. Like, it still works. But man, like, I will ditch that thing the moment Wind Waker HD got announced for this console and Twilight Princess. And I still don't understand why Nintendo just never ported them. I genuinely don't understand.
Unless they're doing like a re HD version.
I mean, the only thing really with both games, Wind Waker, you don't have to change it. Well, okay, you got the Tinkle Bottle thing, but you just take that feature out of the game. There you go. And then for Twilight Princess, they'd have to probably redo a lot of the chests because the stamps were also from Miiverse, but now Miiverse is not a thing. So literally, it's just 2 features from Miiverse that I would say is the only thing holding the games from coming back, like coming into the current systems. But it's like, guys, it's been almost over a decade at this point. Like, it really should not be much more. Like, we should have already had this shit figured out. At least I'd like to think so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I'm doing. I think I was just getting lost in conversation. Okay. We could, if I wanted to. It just takes for fucking ever, and there's also 6 spots on the fucking map, so I don't know where it spawns at. But we could get one of those pigs, and we can go around and have them dig up some items, and you can get a heart piece that way.
I'm not I'm not at death's doorstep anymore, so I can keep making soup. I'm your dealer now. You'll never escape me.
Yep, I'm good with that. See you, Grandma.
Hi, honey.
You know, not for nothing though. Even though this game came out in 2002, I still think this is one of the best looking GameCube games.
Definitely.
Uh,
It's like stylish, artistic-looking games like these always outlast the test of time.
Yeah, like I do like Twilight Princess more than Wind Waker in terms of just a game, but graphically, I think Wind Waker still looks a bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Like even with Twilight Princess HD, I mean the only problem with Twilight Princess HD is that some of the bloom gets a little bit too crazy at certain scenes because there's parts where Zelda just looks like a fucking lamp.
I feel like with my current monitor settings, every time I see snow, I just see a white screen of death.
Don't play Assassin's Creed 3 because you get flashbanged every other fucking cutscene.
Right, yeah, that does happen.
Now I forget if this. I think this is Gale Island because I'm pretty sure the Kokiri person is the one closest to there. Actually, there is a submarine here too. Let's stop in and see what we get. Like I said, I gotta figure out something we can do for cash. So anything we can. I mean, the good thing is we're just almost a third of the way there.
Mm.
Because I think, if I remember this correctly, the amount of rupees you need is 3,851. I could be wrong on that, but I know it's like 3,035k, 3.5k plus, or at least. Oh god, I remember this one. I remember this one. Um, this is the, oh god, this is the one that goes boom. Honestly, just L target and pray. Because these motherfuckers love to throw fucking bombs at you. Oh god. Alright, I think they're done. Oh, hey bud. Alright, now you're dead. Okay. Alright, and that should either be a C chart or a special chart or something. We'll find out in a second. I hear a bomb going off. Okay,
Yep.
hold on. Alright. Oh, thank god. I technically did hit it, but I'm like, oh, thank god that did not hit me. That would have been really stupid. Alright, I mean, hey, if we keep this up, I mean, we haven't even entered the first dungeon yet, and also the Savage Labyrinth will also be a place where we can get some money, too.
Mm.
But I can't do that one until we do, uh, the Earth Temple. Alright, got another sea chart. Let's see where... Oh. Okay, we can't open it here. Alright. It might be possible if you... I guess if you can find a way to do it, to go from the beginning here and just completely skip this bit with the Deku Leaf, but then it's like you can't really do anything until all the enemies are dead. I could have sworn there was one like that where you can just skip everything just by getting the thing. Alright, let's see. What treasure chart did we get? Okay, we got 14. No. That's Tower of Gods. We could definitely go there in a second.
That's a warp point, right?
Yeah, it is. So we're gonna go this way. This is the one we needed the iron boots for, if I remember correctly. It's also one of the few islands in the game where it doesn't go from day to night.
Hmm. Yeah. So you know how a long time ago you asked me, like, have I ever been to a hot spring? And I said I don't think any exist in my area.
Was this in Okami, I'm guessing, during the Sparrow bit?
No, even further back in one of my playthroughs.
I
I think it
genuinely...
was in Klonoa.
No, I don't, but okay, go ahead. I think I would have brought that up because there is Hot Springs, North Carolina, which is not too far from where I've been. I've driven past it plenty of times. I've just never been like to the actual hot spring. But go ahead.
Yeah, I just discovered that we do have some. It's just they're just closer to the mountains.
I mean, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because you also have, like, I don't know if it's like a geyser, but you have that, like, one... No, because it was man-made. The spiral thing that was from Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, this is the Earth God. Okay, yeah, this is the, Ruto one. This is the Earth Temple, I remember now.
Yay.
And I only remember that because the Earth God's Lyric, I think is the name of this song. It's the one that starts with down versus the one that starts with up. I do like this song too. I do wish we could have gotten the Caesaras in this timeline.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of baffling that The Rito evolved from the Zoras because the ocean was flooded. What?
Well,
When you
there
thrive?
there is a distinction between ocean Zora and like rivers and stuff like that Zora. If you want to be technical, the ones from Ocarina of Time were more akin to the River Zora, if I remember correctly, and the ocean and I forget what the ones like they were blue and red. That's like why the ones in Breath of the Wild are red. It's
Hmm.
something like that.
Whatcha?
Let's see. Oh, Tower Guts. That's where we're going. I know that there is a treasure chart on Windfall. I don't remember which one it is, but it gives you a green rupee, and I'm pretty sure it's the only one in the game too. I think it's actually from the fucking auction too, which is like it's supposed to be a joke, haha, but at the same time, fuck you. No, there we
Just casually spending like over 100 rupees just to get that map and finding out you only get 1 rupee back.
go. Yeah, I know, King. I know. We're fine. We're here to get some treasure. Shut up.
The treasure just so happens to be Tetra's pocket, which you just steal the money from.
That'd be funny. What's that magnet ability that fucking Bentley has in Sly Cooper? It's like that.
In Sly 3, it's just a magnet for pickpocketing.
Okay, we should be right on top of it. Since we have to head to Windfall, we might as well go to Paw Print and we'll go ahead and get that. There we go, nice. That's what you like to see. Alright, let's go ahead, because you can go ahead and, well, no, I better not risk it, because I don't want to say that, yeah, you can go do this and then be wrong. I'm pretty sure you can get Medley and Makar on your boat at the same time. I just don't remember. I mean, we can try it. It's just I gotta be a little bit obtuse with how I do this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Windfall, we're gonna go to Paw Print Island, and then backtrack and go straight north to get the song, and then we're gonna go get Makar, and then we'll head to Dragon Roost and try to get Medley.
Mhm.
Actually, since we're here, let's go ahead and stop by and get the pendants turned in. How long have we been going for?
Uh, Accidentally made this full screen. Less than an hour.
Okay, so we're still making good time. Like, I would like to fit one dungeon in, but if we pass 90 minutes, I don't know if I'm going to be able to squeeze it in.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see. We need to go up here. Alright, give me your house. Oh, yeah. You remember that, I brought this up, but like that fan fiction called The Book Medora a while back?
Uh-huh.
So this, like, Oasis thing, this actually is where when like they defeat Ganondorf, like everyone from like Outset, the fucking pirates, and maybe a couple people from Windfall, like they all go to Link's Oasis and like just party for like 3 days straight. I remember that at least. Like, man, I really wish I could find that fucking like that again, because like that it's a really fun read. But unfortunately, the
You
website
can.
went down in like 2007, I think.
Ah, right.
But yes, I did send you the comic because I did find it, the one based off of the Wind Waker one that was more like a adult Link in this timeline.
Mm.
I don't remember who it was
Cha.
by, but they never finished it. You can still find it with the Wayback Machine. I don't know if it was ever properly archived, but um, I still really wish we could have gotten that done. Or like, I'd love for the illustrator, because apparently it was made by two people. I would love for them to kind of like just kind of talk about what it was like during that time, because I tell you, like in my Twilight Princess video I made a while back, the fucking Zelda community back then was so much fun to be a part of. I mean, I'm sure it still is now, but like there's a lot of fan stuff that has just gone because of like where Flash died and uh a couple other things, but it's like, man, I still like loved that time period so much. I actually found out that that Zelda series I talked about, Zelda Link Green, it is still up. It's actually on YouTube. And I'm actually
Really?
I'm really happy about that. No, 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 damn it. I hit the wrong button. I realized at the moment my thumb was putting pressure. I'm like, no, 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 stop, 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 stop. I was literally right on top of the fucking treasure. Uh, by the way, so you know the secret holes and stuff like that that we've been finding on certain islands and stuff. There's actually two here on Paw Print. One of them is literally right there where that cactus thing is. Um, and it's technically the hardest one in the game. And I say that like with air quotations because it has a summoning whiz robe. I think it has like two or three in there. You shoot an ice arrow at them, they go down. So okay, well not what I wanted, but we'll take it. All right, so now, man, bro's got bad aim for nothing. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna go to the Windfall again, and then go north from there. Let me go ahead and check on that while I'm doing this. Okay, we're still fine.
What will people think every time that hurricane gets close?
It's like, oh, there's Link again. Actually, if I remember right, in that Book of Medora thing, they actually did have Tetra ride with Link during that. It's like the Nimbus cloud. It's like it spins it's like getting them up. It spins them around a lot, but when they're actually like going to the area, it's just like a Nimbus.
Hmm.
Because they were able to talk while doing that. Tetra didn't like doing it though. She really didn't.
I mean, you're in a world that only uses boats for transportation, and suddenly you're flying. I'm sure most people would freak out.
I kind of do want to replay Spirit Tracks a little bit. I was thinking about that today because I don't hate Phantom Hourglass, but it's definitely not my favorite Zelda. And it's one of the very few I haven't finished. But like I love the world of Spirit Tracks. It's about like on par with Wind Waker for me. Um, it does have some annoyances with going back to the same temple, not as much as the Ocean King. But just going back to the same temple over and over again. But the story is really good. I love the new characters. The music is amazing. Like, don't sleep on Spirit Tracks. I was talking with a friend of mine when he was doing a Zelda-thon a while back. Like I was saying, like, don't sleep on Spirit Tracks. About the end of it, he's like, you know what? That was actually really good, and I'm happy about that.
Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass are the DS ones, right?
Yes,
Nuts.
I own both. I do own both. Unfortunately, nowadays they are rather expensive, but like I still have a. I'm pretty sure it's still in my history where I remember buying Wind Waker, Spirit Tracks for like $20 on DS, and nowadays it goes like a lot more expensive. Also, don't equip bombs here. Just speaking from personal experience.
Gotcha. That reminds me. When I was younger. I went to a flea market. I went to a person selling video games. Looked at the DS games because that's all I had at the time.
Hmm.
Right in front of me, Legend of Zelda, Phantom Hourglass, and then Raving Rabbids featuring Rayman.
And I'm guessing you got Raven Rab.
Because I thought it was a Rayman game, but it turned out to be a Rabbids party game. Just
I've
a
always
minigame collection.
I've always wanted to play the Rabbids Go Home. I've heard that one's really good.
Oh, it is. It's very fun. Kind of infuriating at times, but it's fun.
Rayman was one of the very few franchises that Rayman was one of the very few franchises as a kid I just never really got into. Like I know it's legacy and stuff like that, and I've played like Rayman Legends. I love Legends a lot. I never finished it, but it was really good. Um, I have Rayman Origins, just haven't really sat down to play it. And then uh, what was the other one that I played? I did play the 3DS version of Rayman 2. But I just couldn't get into it. I think the Rayman game I put the most time into was actually Rayman Arena on the PS2.
Mm.
Because we had that as a kid. Because I don't know if they still do this, or if they did this when you were younger. But there was a thing called book order, or I think that's what we called it. But anyway, what it was is that they would give you a pamphlet, and you would write down what books you wanted to buy, and sometimes they would have video games in there. And I remember that's how I got a few DVDs of Sonic X, as well as my brother got Rayman Arena or whatever it is. It's the multiplayer Crash Bash Mario Party one.
Hmm. I do remember the schools doing that, which, in retrospect, kind of wild to do, but okay.
I mean, hey, like that shit. Like when it was time for book order, I was excited.
Hmm. And that's how I got my copy of Sonic Rider Zero Gravity. And
I just
say what you will about that game, I love that
no, I
one.
love that game too. I do genuinely like that game, but no, I went fuck, man. I bought that on Amazon. I didn't like you made me feel old. You have to catch me off guard to kind of go like fuck, I feel old, but like that did it. uh,
uh,
it's fine
moments
though.
at these, you realize I'm much younger than you.
Not by much. I'm only 31.
On the internet, that just means one foot in the grave.
Yeah. Okay. Now, luckily, we don't have to go all the way in to find the car. He's actually very close by, which is very convenient. Okay. Okay, I think after this, then what we're gonna do is we're going to go to the private oasis, and we'll go ahead and get the Triforce shard there, or whatever it is in this one. Because remember how I said I could never find a playthrough of the Japanese version? Well, I found a speed run that was not glitching everywhere, so I was able to actually follow along with what they were doing for this part. And I didn't look at it too much just because I want this to still be kind of like, you know, as blind as I can make it. Because that's the whole point of me doing this. Let's see. Unless my car is not down here, because... stop. Because I could have sworn this is where he was.
Did you actually? Oh wait, I think you have to check with the Deku tree and then he starts playing.
No, you can just come straight in here. Let's see, is he in here? No, he's not. Do you? Because Medley's playing her harp, so that her trigger has already happened, but Makar hasn't. So that's interesting. Because I know for a fact the moment you get the Wind God's area, like you can go ahead and just start moving. Don't lick your lips.
Area.
We may have to do the Earth Temple first. That's weird. Because you can, I'm so used to you being able to do whichever one you want first, because you don't need anything from the Earth Temple to do the Wind Temple. Alright, Sight Link, don't scare me, please. Oh. I don't know how the fuck that did not hit me. Like, it looked like that just phased right through me. It probably didn't on slower replay, but oof.
looking back on it, Link did duck under it and went over his shoulder.
Okay.
Man, what an accurate hitbox.
Okay.
Like, I'm 90% sure you're supposed to talk to the Deku Tree.
I mean, we will. Because Makar was over here playing last time. Okay. Well, we talked to him, so I imagine that should trigger it then. I'm just saying, like, from what I remember, Makar, the moment you get the Wind God's area, he spawns down here, and then it's like, oh yeah, I'm practicing for next year's thing. No, he's not spawning. We may have to do the Earth Temple first.
Huh. JP, Makar.
If you want to look that up, I'm gonna go ahead and head to the private oasis up here, so we can still get some progress done.
Okay, so game facts time. Assuming your game wasn't hacked or glitches, you must simply be misremembering. Makar will automatically despawn from the game after completing the Forsaken Fortress, and he won't respawn until after Medley has taken her place in the Earth Temple.
Okay, then, but I'm not joking when I say then that in one of the versions of Wind Waker, you can do either dungeon first. It doesn't matter. Like I know I'm not crazy on that. It may be in a change then that they did then for HD. I'm gonna more willing to bet it's with that. That's just weird then that you can go straight to get the Wind God's area, but then you can't do anything with it. Because that's usually
I'm
what
reading, I'm reading reports that says you can only do the Earth Temple first and then the Wind Temple.
I swear I'm gonna have to replay the HD version again just to see like, or go through the GameCube version on NSO, the American version and stuff. Just because I have not kidding when I said I haven't played this version of Wind Waker in over a decade, so my memory for a lot of shit is probably not as up to date as it can be. So, I'm not really worried about the big Octo here. He's on the other side of the area up here.
And more reports of the same thing. Huh, interesting.
It's like
I could do the Wind Temple first.
I'm almost certain you can, and maybe it's a thing in HD. Because like I said, I've played HD probably more now than the GameCube version, and all the changes they've made to that version, I know don't exactly translate over because we're technically going 2 editions back.
Mm-hmm.
Now I do wonder if this still works. If we come up here, we can not do that. I keep wanting to press that button for the Wind Waker. I think I said the Wind God's area earlier when that's the name of this song I just played, but if you set the wind this way, it's a little bit weird to do this, but if we equip the Deku Leaf and hop, you can get Link to grab onto that ledge. I'm going to try it one more time. Because if not, you just need to get the hook shot, but I have done this before. Let me try it one more time. I think I know what I need to do.
Looks like if you went a little more to the right, it might work.
Well, I think what I need to do is let go of it while I'm flying, so... No. Okay, hold on. I need to get something figured out real quick. So, hop... Hold on. Okay, hop... Okay, here, we'll try it right here then. Okay, well, yeah, you're
There
right.
you go.
I thought I could just let go of it, so never mind. Okay, nice. Another sea chart. Where is that to? I'm pretty sure we need to go there. That is the top right area of the game, or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's 7-star Pelago, or something like that.
Hmm.
Alright, and then the big Octo's over there, because I'm pretty sure that's what Old Man Ho-Ho is looking at. Let's see.
This place belongs to me now.
Yep, it actually does get updated on the sea chart. There's also this mini game you can play. It's just move the tiles into the thing, but there's another thing we can do here too. Now this is a little hard to do, but if you aim like that, that's one of the rupee tricks.
Hmm.
So you just gotta hope and pray though that like a lot of the color ones don't show up there. Alright, so now we definitely are a third of the way through. That's fine. It's in the fire. And I lost out on the purple. But, because you can't pull out the boomerang. The grappling hook's the only item you can pull out here.
Ah.
Also, you hate redeads, right?
Yeah.
Guess what we're gonna encounter here?
Oh boy.
I am gonna turn this down just a little bit because I do not want to hear their shriek if they do go off.
Yeah, their screamer is the worst part.
I mean, they're not hard to kill. Really not.
Well, yeah, they're not hard to kill, but they hurt my ears.
Yeah, so I turned it down for you. Okay, before we head down here, let me do something really, really quick. Let me put on... No, I don't want to do that. Let's do... that. There we go. Okay. We're gonna drop down here. Alright. So this is where I don't remember the route we need to go off the top of my head. Oh, good. We got some more rupees in here.
Look at all these $1 bills.
I mean, hey, they'll go up a lot at some point. Give me just 1 second, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Come here, come here. There we go. I got aggroed for a second. Okay, I just went in a fucking circle. Great. At least with going in the first person, you can tell if there's any traps coming your way. I mean, granted, there's only like one crawl space in the entire game I know of that has a trap in it. It's in Tingle's prison cell, where you get the picked up box. Hold on. There we go. Okay, we're gonna keep going forward. I think this is the way we want to go. I do remember where the Redet spawns in this area. Okay, so we're gonna get out the skull hammer. Bop. And bop. Okay. So one of these should lead to the... Okay, so that leads to there. I think that's the way we need to go. But let me see what's over here. Okay, yeah, so that leads to there. So now we need to go this way to get there. That's the exit, so... Okay. The Redead, if I remember correctly, will spawn in one... It's like, it's kind of like these drops here, but there's no ladder. So as soon as you drop in, you're in there with the Redead. I'm not
Gross.
I'm not nervous about dying. I mean, worst case scenario, if they grab me, I just gotta shake the controller a lot. Okay. Alright, this is the part I don't remember which way to go. I have a feeling I'm just going in a fucking circle. No, I think that was the right way. Oh, hey.
Money.
I mean, I'll take it. Okay,
Does the
good. We're
highest
all right.
rupees
We're already
go?
almost halfway there.
Hmm. In this game, the highest rupee can go is 200, right?
5,000.
Ah.
It
Well,
was
I mean,
Mhm.
like a single rupee collect.
Oh, 200, yeah. But that's been the case for a while. I don't remember what game introduced silver rupees. I think they were in Ocarina of Time, but I don't remember.
Hmm.
Because Ocarina of Time and Majora had like two weird rupee values at one point.
Didn't they switch green and red rupees at one point?
I think they did. It was called like a huge rupee or something like that.
Hmm.
Okay, that should lead to the bit. Okay, yeah, so this is the hole I'm talking about. There's a Mr. Redead down there, but I want to see if we can do something here. Because if we do this just right, that's not what I want to do. All right. You can tell I'm a little nervous because I haven't seen these guys in a hot minute, so bear with me. Here we go. Fuck it. Jump slash! Bud? Alright, if you want to just let me pelt you bombs. Fun fact, they take 3 bombs to kill.
Hmm.
I'm gonna blow myself up. I think that should kill it. Alright. Oh, this should do it. Come on, stand
Yeah,
up. I dare you.
looks like when you surround them with bombs, it only just counts as one explosion.
Yeah. They take forever to, like, kill. There we go.
It must be intentionally done for the creepy factor.
Yeah. You can kill... The 2 ways I kill Redeads usually is because, like, you can spin attack spam them and they are not going to be able to touch you. The other method, throw 3 bombs. They take 3 bombs to kill. And until you get light arrows, if you want to keep your distance, that's the best way to do it. Also, let me just do that real quick. Alright. Okay, and this should be our first either C chart to 1 or our... Hold on, I don't think I'm in the right spot. There we go. Hi, Kevin. All right, what are we gonna get? Is it gonna be a C chart or a Triforce chart? It's a Triforce chart. All right, so that has been left intact.
Nice.
Okay,
When it
and
comes,
go ahead, go.
when it comes to Zelda's extra weapons in the games,
Hmm.
like not sword, which one it tends to be your favorite?
In this game, the Skullhammer and Ice arrow combo that can kill so much shit really quick. In fact, the mini boss, the Wizrobe that can summon enemies in the Wind Temple, right?
Mm.
You can one shot him if you do that correctly. I will try to do it. I have done it before. It's really fucking funny. I want to see if this respawns any of the rupees. No. Okay. That's worth a shot. Okay, well, we're done here. I don't know if I really should bother with the big Octo here, because really I think we'll still be okay on money-wise. I mean, 100 rupees, 100 rupees, so I mean, I can't really complain that much about it, so let's see. Omen
Mm.
Ho-Oh is... you can tell I've got Pokemon in the brain. Let's see. We just need to find the seagulls. They're right there. Okay. We're gonna play the Song of Passing, and then we'll go kill it.
I love Ho-Oh, just a majestic creature, art not found.
I mean, honestly, out of the Pokemon legendaries, Ho-Oh has always been like a special place in my heart. Because Gold was one of the Pokemon games like when I was getting seriously into Pokemon as a kid. Like I've been with Pokemon since Gen 1, but that one though, the first was the one that I definitely remember playing with friends the most. Okay, we're going. All right, we need to change the wind direction. I like how I can do the Wind Gods area no problem half the time. It's literally every other song in the game that I have the hardest time doing with the inverted controls. All right.
Aria.
Okay. I'll also show off a little cool trick you can do with uh the song we got for the Wind Temple. Okay, there they are. I was like, where do the seagulls go?
They went out to lunch.
Find it on your own, Link. Okay. Come up, bud. Come on, come on. It is possible to kill this thing with bombs, and you only have to shoot the eyes once versus hitting them 3 times with the boomerang. But since I don't have a reticle for the bombs, I do not trust my aim with this. And if you really want to feel spicy, you can also use the bow and arrow. I have never attempted that because I do not trust myself that much with it.
There.
I actually don't know how many rotations you have until like they suck you in. I want to say it's 3.
I think it's 3.
All right, only 3 eyes left. There we go. All right, I can close that. Let me throw that question back to you, though. You like your favorite Zelda item, like outside the swords and used for other combat. What would that be for you?
Hmm. A hammer. The hammer is just very satisfying to use on enemies.
Mm. It is really
Like,
funny.
just in general.
It is funny to kill shit with it. I don't think I'm on it.
I'm pretty sure at
Oh,
one
yeah.
point I tried to 1v1 a Dark Nut with the hammer.
I mean, if you can do it, I don't know. The main problem is going to be their armor. But if you could destroy, I mean, you saw me do it in Hyrule Castle. You can destroy their armor if you keep attacking it enough.
Mhm.
Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and let's go do the Wind Temple. How long have we been going now? About probably an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that should be plenty of time. Okay. At least, I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just pad it out. We can go get as many Triforce charts as we can, because at this point, we can get 5 of them, I think? Uh, there's the Savage Labyrinth. We can go there, but I want to do all 50 floors, because I want to just do it. Uh, we can do Stonewatcher Island. We can do Island of Steel. We can do Bird's Peak Rock. The only one I don't think we can do off the top of my head is the ghost ship because you need the hook shot. We're also going to get a quick 20 rupees while we're here.
You get the hook shot one of these 2 temples, right?
You get it in the Wind Temple.
Mm.
Because the only thing you really get from the Earth Temple is the Mirror Shield. Also, there's a quick thing we can do if we come up here. Sure, something. Okay, we're fine. There we go. Probably could have done that down there, but eh. Okay, and I'm not gonna attempt the Postman game again because I'm really trying to save as many rupees as I can. Because I remember in the GameCube version of Wind Waker, this was always the point of the game where like spending money is like a cardinal sin. I'm also pretty sure if you come out here after you do the sequence, there is a pictograph. Oh, hey, it's the guy who delivered the thing. So, but I'm pretty sure there is a guy out here. I think it's him. If you talk to him, he will leave after this cutscene, or if you talk to him, he goes to the flight control platform, which is over there. That island in the distance right there.
Hmm.
Can I hit the thing? Thank you. Also, because I want to set, I like this cutscene. I kind of want to do this at night because I think this cutscene is a little bit more somber at night. I forget the thing that she's out here doing. I think she's just playing this harp because she thinks of her mentor.
Hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure her mentor was her grandmother. Also, I don't know why, but after, like, when you watch this cutscene, when we see Makar awaken as a sage, it feels like they put more effort into Medley. Because this one is like, she gets to see her past ancestor.
You know, with Makar, they're just jamming together, right?
Yeah, they jam together, then he's like, okay, I'm a sage now. Like, that's literally it.
Must must be a seed knowledge in him. Whatever you want to call it.
Also, with that, this is like the one time that you get to hear like a melancholic, somber version of Dragon Roost, and it sounds so good. The only time you get to hear a song like that for Dragon Roost that was official that I know of off the top of my head is in in Breath of it, which is it was it was in Tears. There's a version that plays when you're going to to where the Rito live, and it's a very like quiet version of the Dragon Roost theme, and I love that mix of it. All right, but now it's time to do the next tempo up the game, and probably my favorite tempo in the game too. As weird as that sounds, because you could argue this is the scariest one in the entire, one of the scariest in the entire franchise, but also just like there's a lot of really creepy shit in it. But I really like this one.
My bad. That you like?
It has my favorite puzzle in the game.
Ah.
It also has a. This is where I feel like they were able to do the gimmick of having a character with you in a dungeon. This is the best one by far. Like the main problem I have with the Wind Temple with Makar is that he's so small that he can't keep up with you. Medley can keep up with you. You just say, "Hey, let's go," and then she's right there next to you.
Mm-hmm.
With Makar, you can't really do that because of his stubby little legs.
Also, can't she fly to you too?
You have the controller, but yes.
Okay.
And since we're selling from Outset to uh, Headstone Island, I don't mind it just being nighttime because it's gonna stay night the whole way anyway. And I do think if you do go back to the Forsaken Fortress now, you can kind of get a preview of something we'll be told whenever we leave the dungeon. It's either after this dungeon or it's after the next dungeon, where like the king will be talking to a merman and he's like, "It's just so quiet there now." Be sure to protect Medley. Okay.
I saw that half a frame of Link bowing back.
So show respect. Alright, and if I remember this correctly, there are 3 of these doors throughout the entire dungeon that mark kind of like your progression. So this is technically the first one. Alright, now this is also the dungeon, though, that I don't remember the... How do I say this right? There's certain dead ends in this dungeon that just give you stuff like a joy pendant or like a sea chart. Um, but I don't know which routes those are, so we may end up 100%ing this dungeon by complete accident. Okay. I just stopped walking. I'm sorry, Medley. Okay. Here, you know what? I'm just gonna climb this. I don't know why I stopped. I thought there was like a bridge or something for some reason. But this is meant to be a tutorial, and this is also the only other time command melody actually becomes useful. Just assuming on the face. Okay. No, wait. We need her to get over there. And also,
So
flying with Medley is way easier than flying with my car.
So many creepypastas because of the command melody.
Yep. And just choose to ignore those. Sorry, you go sit in the corner for a sec.
I mean, like, Sonic EXE types of stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Hold on. Get that. Because this is also where I think we can get the rest of the skull necklaces I want to get for that side quest. Sit down. There we go. The good thing is you don't really have to worry about Medley getting captured that much in this dungeon compared to Makar. Wait, what did... I have to sell fucking... Here, let me grab your thing. Now, shit down. Oh yeah, I think I may have over-exaggerated the rupee thing, because as long as they didn't nerf too much, I think we should still be fine.
How many maps do you have to get deciphered?
8. You have to do all 8. And the HD version, they nerfed it down to like 3.
Okay, and they cost around 398.
Yes, so times that by 8, and that's the number.
Times 8, 3,184.
3,100. Okay, so I kinda was off, but the numbers were mostly correct. I did say 3 and a 1 and an 8 in there. I just didn't know the order. All right. Let's see. Okay, if I remember correctly, we need to just let her take us over here. Okay, put her down. Make sure I get that Wind Waker equipped. This is also the dungeon where we're introduced to Stalfos in this game, but they're actually really fucking easy to deal with. All you gotta do, place a bomb, use a skull hammer, knock them in the next week. There you go. Like, I don't think they meant to make the skull hammer as good of a weapon as it is in this game. I don't have it equipped right now because I have the grappling hook, so let me change that. Let me change that with the Wind Waker. There we go. They'll be more comfortable. You can use bombs on them, but nah. Alright, and this also introduces us to the last of the chew colors, the purple chews, if I remember correctly. I don't know if they're in this room specifically, but they are a different type of chew that you need to freeze with Medley. Yep, there it is. Come on. Come on. There we go. Let me get this, because they're not really gonna bother me over here. There we go. Come on. Way to go, dumbass. Pop.
Oh, you just smash them with the hammers. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, joy pendant, how nice. There we go. Oh, it's just a red one. Okay. Pop. Alright. Okay. That's got that opened. Good. Okay. Medley, let's do your thing. We'll probably call it a sesh then after this dungeon. Just because, like I said, this dungeon does take a bit to get done because there's a lot of swapping back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is either a C chart or it's a our compass, or maybe dungeon map. Like this dungeon itself, I don't remember being too big. Like it's got a lot of floors to it, but it's like you don't have to backtrack anytime. The one thing I definitely remember with the Wind Temple is that there is some backtracking there you got to do with going back up and down the room with the fan.
Hmm.
Well, let me see. I know. I think that's it. Yeah. So set medley down. There's just something so funny about that when it just zooms in on her head. Alright, there we go. That should be good. Alright, so this introduces the blue fog, which if you get hit by this, it makes you unable to use items. Very annoying to get hit by. It also gives Link like this, like, really weird stare. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and go. And I think this room is the first room where we get Medley kidnapped. Okay, hold on. There's some bubbles here, but come on. Bop. Bop. See. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in here. Maybe some pose, I guess. Oh yeah, this is also the first dungeon to introduce pose. Really not that big of a deal, because they don't even really hurt you. At worst, what they'll do is just possess your body, and then you can't move, or you can't use items like with the blue smoke. But it's only for like a certain amount of time.
So they're just a nuisance.
Yeah. If we're underground, where's that coming from?
Very intense glowing bugs.
Okay. I mean, then again, Donkey Kong's in the center of the fucking earth, so who fucking knows?
Journey to the center of Kong.
They don't really ever make a reference like that in the Bonanza.
Mm.
Okay. Oh, hello.
Oh.
They're here. Nah, it's fine though. You just need to get close to here. Actually, you know what? Oh, okay. Thanks, Medley.
Yeah, no, because I thought that just banging the light would keep you safe.
I mean, it technically will, but yeah, those are floor masters. They're not scary, but what makes them so fucking annoying is that you can't really bait them. You have to get really close, and then you can do it, and then bop.
Bonk.
I love that. I fucking love that. All right. Okay, so this is where I think we need to leave Medley behind to be able to go into the next room. Because I know that she's supposed to get kidnapped. Like that, it's to show you like, hey, if you get kidnapped, like, come back. Okay, so yeah. Then we come back in here. And then, okay, she's just over there. Actually, I wonder, does she blink while we're having her? Yeah, she does, okay. It's like she just stares into the void half the time, it looks like, but I'm like, wait, does she even blink? And not really an issue. Bop, bop. Well, I mean, I'll take it.
Two birds, one stone.
I mean, to be fair, like, they jumped into me. Okay.
No, officer. It was he who jumped in front of my shot.
I showed you, there was, oh yeah, it was Death Stranding. I showed you that clip of the one dude who just ran in front of my fucking bullet, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was like the most, like, get down, Mr. President.
I'll save you.
Uh, I've really been thinking about going to DS2, Death Stranding 2, but it's like, nope, I can't, because I know if I try to start playing it, I'm going to stop playing it because I'm going to get burnt out.
Mm-hmm.
And it really sucks because, man, like, I've been listening to the music from DS1 again and stuff, and there's just also some other stuff that's making me really want to go back to play it, and it's like, I can't, I gotta wait. It's painful, but you gotta wait. Oh la di da. Like you're a threat. Okay. Okay, come here, Medley. Let's go. Okay, we got some floor masters here. Okay, can I bait? Oh, thank you for just coming out like an idiot. Bam. Yep, just give me my magic. That's all I want. Okay. Think we have to do this to get a source of light to come through? Yeah. I think this dungeon is based a lot off the Spirit Temple. It definitely feels like it at points. Also, I have the question, if this is the temple that the Zora were meant to pray to for the Master Sword, what the fuck were they doing? Like, yeah, the enemies in here and all that definitely moved in here after the fact, but like, this is still like a crypt. Okay, there's that.
We don't question the ways of the Zora, for they are mysterious and plenty.
Okay, that's our second magic pot. Can I get it?
That's not gonna work.
Eh. This is like the one thing I don't like with Medley is that you do have to like stop doing this. With Link, it's very easy when we get the mirror shield to like reposition yourself.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. At least it doesn't take much light to be able to do it. Okay. I also noticed that like they don't really do, and honestly kind of glad for this, they don't really do that many block pushing puzzles in this game. The worst one is in the Wind Temple right at the fucking end. But this one has one block pushing puzzle that's my favorite puzzle in the game. I just wish they made Link just move faster. That's really the big thing.
Mm-hmm. That's why he rolls around so much. When he's pushing, he's just stuck.
Just letting you know, you can now see Medley on the map. We should be about a third of the way through the dungeon, if I remember correctly, because I could have sworn there was a point where Medley's supposed to get kidnapped, where you do see it. It's just to signify that, like, you know, hey, if she gets kidnapped, that, like, this is where you go to get her.
Pretty sure it's when she flies up somewhere.
I know Makar gets kidnapped, and then that's, like, the whole point, and then that's our first introduction to Pose, but, again, I am really not scared of them. Hold on. I'm just making this... Oh, that just killed it! I just killed... Also, you'll know when they'll do the move when you hear him go like, "Ee!" Come on. Possess me! Thank you. And now my controls are inverted. Oh no, it's not like I can just run back to the entrance and then nothing can hit me. And you just stay here. You can go into a thing of light and they'll be expunged from you immediately, but... Oh, hold on, I think I have to shoot the... Can I do an ice arrow? There we go. Okay. You just have to bait them. That's the only thing that's really annoying about them. There we go. Ah, no. Eh. Well, since I have to take control of Medley, Link can just get the debuff gone on him. I actually think it left. Yeah, that counted for some reason. What's it? Okay. I don't think we were meant to see it underneath the floor. Okay. At least the sensitivity on this thing is not that bad on the Switch Pro Controller. Like, I've kind of gotten more used to the Pro Controller since we've been playing this game again and stuff for the GameCube and SO. I still don't think it beats the GameCube stick though, because like that's what the game was actually, you know, designed around and shit.
Mm.
Okay, let's see. Can we not do anything else in here? Because we need a key, and I don't have a key. Oh, I guess we can go in this room. Just because I want to make sure that we don't fuck up. I think I can leave Medley here. Yeah, I can. Yeah, this is the room with like 3 redeads in it, but if you saw what we just went through, it's not a problem. Just don't get them all ganged up on you, like wait for them to do that, and then... There you go.
Christ.
If you
I
line
saw
up...
that camera pause.
Yeah, but that's also a trick you can do in Twilight Princess as well. You can... If you line up the thing just right, jump slash, you can cancel them out of it. There you go.
Mm.
So, like, redeads look scary in this game, but, like, after I learned how easy they are to kill, it's really not a big deal. Okay, camera got stuck. And then in here, I think, is where the key is. Yeah.
Why would they bury a key? It's very healthy. Until you snap its neck against the key the door it belongs to.
I think one of the funniest enemies to kill the light arrows with is the redead, because they literally just sit still and accept fate. Okay. Now we can go back here and get Medley. I know there's a room... Well, I don't know. Probably she doesn't get kidnapped. I don't fucking remember. I just have a thing in my brain just saying she's gonna get kidnapped at some point. Oh yeah, this is where we fought the Stalfos. I think you fight 3 of them here. Now, what's also interesting about the Stalfos too is that they're usually an enemy you need to use a bomb on, and that is still a viable strategy with these guys. But you can also just attack them repeatedly, and they will... I meant to press A. Okay, so if I can time this right... You can... If you can... Damn it. Button... Here, walk into that. Okay, I'm gonna try to stop being an idiot. Here, we're gonna use this. My main problem is I'm trying to get the swing to happen, but you have to do like a certain thing for it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, come on, bud, let's go. Wait, oh yeah, he's like, fight me.
It's just a flesh wound.
There we go. He dead. But now we also can do something also that's pretty funny with Stalfos. As soon as they get up. So their weapon is very good for this. Well, if I don't get hit too. Oh man, Bud's still going. Okay. Hold on. Let me... I want to pick it up. Okay. Why'd you stop? Bonk! 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 Yeah, this thing actually does, hits pretty fast, which is nice. And they don't really hit that hard. They only do about a quarter of heart. Okay. Hit me on the backswing. There we go. Bonk. 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 I've legit never killed them that way. That's fucking funny. Okay. Alright, and that gives us the mirror shield, finally. Okay. I remember in the Forest Temple in Ocarina of Time, I got stuck in this one room with two Stalfos would appear with like a hole in the middle of the room. And I remember that's where I got to in Ocarina of Time for the longest time because I was like, nope, I don't know where I fell into. I don't know where I'm at in the dungeon. I'm lost. I'm not playing this game anymore. And now I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just in the room below it. Okay, I'm just dumb.
The mirror shield.
Mm-hmm. Fun fact, this mirror shield design only appears in 2 games. It appears in this one and in Minish Cap. But in Minish Cap, it's really, really annoying to get. But it can be used as an actual attack weapon. If an enemy shoots a projectile at you, it will shoot back a laser.
Ah.
And it's to my knowledge, fucking phone went off, scared the shit out of me. Thank you. My fucking phone alarm is the trophy sound for PlayStation. I was like, wait, what the hell is that? Alright, let's get out of here. Okay. Alright. Let's go set you down. So the good thing is now we can bait these guys ourselves. Let me get this. You stay. Bonk. Okay. I think if you leave Medley too far, she does get kidnapped. Okay. Yep. You're just going to wall. Alright, so we can definitely get a few treasures on our way back. Don't think there was anything in here, so we can just go straight to the exit. Stop lying. Thank you. It was in this room. No, it was in the previous room. So you can technically go ahead and unlock that door there if you want, because you have everything you need for it. But we're going to head back this way. Come on. Step out. Fuck it. Come here. Come in. Come on. I want to hit you. I want to hit you.
We'll save you, Mr. President. Oh, well, we tried. Oh, fuck.
Damn it. Okay. Come here, bud. Come on. Come on. Actually, you know what? If you're going to be dumb, I'm going to get you out myself. Because I can do this.
No ducking out of this chair.
It worked for Medley last time, goddammit. Come on. Get up. I hate these guys because if you stand in that, they will just pull you straight in. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm just leaving. That's what I would say. I think actually he's only on this plane. So as long as I don't go near him on that end, it should be fine. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. If Medley gets kidnapped, you can throw it at them, but unless they have to come out though, that's the main thing. Okay, see, that's what I'm waiting on. Come on, there we go. Okay, sorry I meant to use you as bait. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Alright, we want to come this way because this was a room I couldn't really do anything in yet, so I want to see if there's anything in here. Okay, it's probably just a C chart, but hey, that's still a thing I could use. Nope, it's Joy Pendant. Yay, I'm filled with so much joy. Can you tell by the sound of my voice? I didn't need to grind for the Joy Pendants, but it is the best way to do it, is just to go to that thing. Okay. Set her down. Okay. Okay, this is when the room gets bright.
Ah, Sun Moon. When did you get a FNAF for this one?
I don't know. Okay, and I believe the second door I was talking about is coming up. Let me just see if there's any rupees here. Nope. Okay. Come on, Medley. Let's get out of here. Okay, we should be over the halfway point of this dungeon by now. I hate these guys, because... fuck it, I'm just gonna make a run for it. Go, Link. Go, 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 go. There we go.
The world, oh.
Because I do not want to get knocked into that room below. That is filled with floor masters and blue fog, so that's fun.
Ah, so insta capture mode.
Well, you can't defend yourself.
Yeah.
You can go down there and believe there's an item down there we can go get. But I don't remember if it's mandatory. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure that's an optional route.
Ah, that was beautiful, you guys.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm gonna get ya.
No, he just turned around. He's like, nope, never mind. They opened the door. I'm done.
Ah, what a show. Time for my patrol.
Let's see. Gonna do this one with the bombs. Because as long as you don't get too near them, they'll just stay where they're at. At worst, they'll just look at you. There we go. He's dead.
Like, you motherfucker.
There we go. You also can shine a light on them, and they, like, freak the fuck out, but I don't think it damages them. At least redeads do give you a lot of money, which is nice. That's if they have, like, a big drop thing. Okay. Okay. Alright, stop. Alright, let's see what we need to do here. So there's 2 doors. Alright, Medley, you're going to stay behind for just a second. That's the first one. That's the second one. Okay. I think we have to go down one of these doors, but I don't remember which one, so we're going to do both. Alright, so this is the room I was talking about, by the way. I'm just trying to think. Here, let me try something real quick. I'm gonna make a save state. I want to see if this is a thing, if I'm misremembering this or not. We're gonna cheese this. Well, it kind of worked. Alright, this is the path we needed to go down. There we go. And now we want to come up here, because that was the room that we were just in. I just heard a bubble scope, like a... Oh, hey bud. Okay. Alright, so here's where if you want to use the Deku Leaf... Come on. There you go. Alright, and we're just gonna run past these guys. That's fine. Alright, we're out of here. Okay. Pretty sure the other route is the optional route, so nope, we gotta take that way too because we gotta get a small key. Madly out of money. Okay. I thought one of them was optional, but I guess I was wrong. Alright, let's see. Oh, this is the room I'm thinking of. Okay, this is the where I think this is. It's below that thing. Okay. There is a route you can take that cheeses this, but that's what I don't remember. You know what? We're gonna try this again. I'm not gonna use the Deku Leaf. I'm just gonna fucking ball.
Full send.
Okay. Alright, and now we just make our way back. If you do kill the floor masters here, I think they give you an item. It's very likely a joy pendant, so I'm not bothering. Alright, let's get out of here. There we go. Okay, you get up there. I honestly didn't know she was gonna be able to make that Imperial. Okay, we know there's some bubbles here, so... Any other... Oh, hey, Poe. It is really funny, because they will just run into this on their own. Come on.
Not even the light of God will stop us. Oh God, the light of God!
We kill the ghost. Although it is...
Can't die.
So, fun fact, you know Jahala, the boss of this dungeon, right?
Yeah.
There is a model where you can see his eyes, like his actual eyes underneath the mask.
Oh.
I only found that out recently, but it was in a build of the game before the Japanese version came out. Let's see. And then I know we need medley for that one. Okay, so some magic and 10 rupees. We'll take that. I think we've only got like one other big room I can remember, and it's where my favorite puzzle is. Jahala is also probably one of the easier bosses in the game too. Well, he's easier if you have the iron boots with the great spin attack, because if you do it correct, you can kill him very, very quickly. Let's see, I think right. Let me aim for that pillar. That should be good.
Which Zelda game was it that you could use rupee as armor?
Twilight Princess.
Ah.
And if you want to be technical, the magic armor debuted in this game, but it's different. It doesn't... It works off of magic, not, rupees.
Mm.
Okay, so I do remember there are redeads in this part. There we go. If I said rubies, I meant redeads. We want to open all these. Oh god, that about went real bad. I didn't need to use that. Actually, what happens if I use this on a redead? Okay, it just breaks it immediately. I'm gonna try to do something here as soon as I throw this, so I'm gonna throw it. I love doing that.
The scream as he realizes that he's screwed.
He's like, fuck. Let's see. I hate how Link has to like move a bit further for it to open. Okay. Wrong button. Don't walk over here.
$20.
Give me $20. $20. I want to reference something, but I don't know if it has a bad context anymore or not, so I'm just gonna say there's a $28 quote that makes me laugh. And it's not the song "Give Me $20" that got funny when it was played during Slender Man.
Mm.
It is overkill on the keys, but man, is it satisfying. Hey, bud. There we go. That's what I was trying to do earlier.
Or
I think of more as a bad. I mean, Happy Gilmore 2 did come out recently. I still haven't watched it. I was at Subway today, though. They were selling Happy Gilmore 2 cups. And I was gonna get the meal because it actually looked pretty good, but it had like some stuff on it I didn't really like. But it did make. But they, when I asked them when they were fixing my drinks, like, "Do you want the Happy Gilmore cup?" I'm like, I'm good. It's like a fucking small size cup. It's probably like $5. No thanks. That's a fucking ripoff. I don't eat Subway much though. I have to be like in the certain mood for it. But man, like there's sometimes. Why did I do that? There are certain times where it just hits right.
Subway is when I want a meat cake.
What do you get on it?
Usually the meatballs along with marinara sauce, throw in some kind of cheese,
See,
make it garlic.
I've never, as weird as this may sound, I've ate it. I've been eating Subway on and like I don't eat it every day. Like it's probably every couple of weeks at most, or 3-4 weeks. Like I do not eat it often. I do like it, but um, the for the longest time, I have gotten chicken teriyaki with American cheese, nothing on it, or Philly steak. And occasionally now I'll get mayo on it, but I'm super duper plain. It is like the easiest sandwich they make during the entire day.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to expand my palate a little bit. I kind of have to nowadays because I'm trying to give up soda, if not limit it completely to only like one a day.
Mm.
Okay. Now we could.
Man, it is true. Mayo is popular.
I was not a fan of it. Oh god, I legit thought I went right into that pit. I wasn't a fan of it for the longest time, and I still am not 100% on it, but I can eat a little bit of it on a sandwich. I just grew up liking ketchup more because mustard was too bitter, and mayonnaise I just couldn't stand the smell of it. And nowadays it's just a little too creamy for me. Like, again, I only eat it like with like chicken on like a chicken sandwich if I'm getting like uh KFC or something like that.
Mm.
Well, I don't think KFC. There is a chicken restaurant that does chicken on mayo, and it's actually pretty good. Oh, it's
I,
McDonald's. It's McDonald's.
uh,
That's what I'm thinking of. All right, this is the room with my favorite puzzle in the entire game because it's very unique in the sense that you have to use two characters to solve this. Like this feels like a proper um like it takes a lot of setup and then you get to activate a beam and it just all goes off at once and it makes the serotonin in my brain just go yeah. Let's see, I'm just trying to remember how we actually get this going because you have to do something to get the light actually flowing. I think it's just set these two first. Okay, it's not that. Maybe it's up top here. Let me get Medley to go up there. The fact that I fucked that up and I still got it, like, holy crap. Alright, let's go up here, Medley. Okay, that's already in the right spot, so we're gonna come up here. I hate that this is inverted. Okay, and then we want to shine it over there. She's almost got it perfectly lined up on her back. Okay. There we go. That should be good. Like there was, a couple like push this pad down with Medley and go to the other pad with Link, but this one just feels like you're using both characters to solve the dungeon's like actual puzzle, and I really like this.
An actual co-op puzzle.
Mm-hmm. Like it's not hard to figure out. Luckily, it's literally just destroy the thing and push the block in the path, and it even tells you exactly where to push it to. I always like that. She just puts it away. Okay. It's probably like 10 rupees. Oh, 50, nice. Holy crap, we may just hit our goal then without me even having to fucking farm for it. Let's go. Yeah, that's what you like to see. Like, I think I did say this, but like, they definitely had to have accounted for how much rupees were going to be needed by the end of the game, and they were actually nice enough to like give you everything you needed for it. Let's see, hold on, I'm just trying to... There we go. You're fine. I do like this puzzle a lot. I just wish this was faster.
Yeah. Can't believe Nintendo took a page out of God of War.
Well, this game predates God of War by like 3 years.
Oh, it was the other way around then.
I guess. I haven't played God of War 1 in a very long time.
Many block pushing puzzles.
I just remember the one at the end of Hades. Okay, I believe this is the way to get the big key. But before we go down there, we're just gonna destroy some of this. And then get that activated. And that should be another rupee, I swear to Christ, if it's another joy pendant.
My best gold necklace.
Yeah, if it's
Oh.
fucking joy pendant. Alright. Let's go get this big key. I'm pretty sure there's just a few enemies we gotta kill. It's nothing too complicated. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the room. Okay, so I knew that we got to use this on Redeads. So yeah, here you go. This is what it looks like. Okay, hold on. No. I don't want to... You know what? Fuck it. If there's Redeads down there, I'll just throw bombs at them. Nope. That's 3. Okay.
You're out.
Bop. 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 Well, hit one. There we go, got one dead. Oh, nice. Oh, awesome. Let's kill. There we go.
Nice. Now for those orbs to despawn.
Oh, that was probably just a C chart. Oh well. Actually, the big orbs I don't think can despawn. I've never seen them despawn, so if they can, I genuinely don't know the time for it.
Do the colors on the orbs mean anything?
No. Not to my knowledge, anyway. I'm pretty sure it just means darkness.
Because I thought, like, orange or blue would increase the chances to spawn a thing.
I really don't know. I really don't think they do.
Do you need C charts to find the treasures?
Technically yes, because so this is going into the main reason why I wanted to play this version of Wind Waker. And that's that the Triforce Hunt in this game, which is a big part of the game, like the last third of it, is changed. And like I said before, I hadn't found really a normal let's play kind of style commentary on that while going through the game, and that's why I wanted to do this in the first place. Because one of the treasure charts does give you the route you need to take to get the Triforce charts, but to my knowledge, it's only one of them out of the research I've done. But I don't know if that's 100% true. Because so far, I'd say the biggest changes that we've come across in this version is there was no cutscene at the end of the Forsaken Fortress with Link with the boat finding Link, and maybe a couple of chests were changed around a little bit, but nothing that I feel like has been super big. Because Zelda games have had changes from Japan to America and other regions and stuff, but not to the point where it changed an actual like core part of the game. You know what I mean? Like changing chests around, changing maybe values of like spawning certain things. That's kind of whatever to me. It's when you change it like this that I'm like, I want to see how is this big part of the game, how is this different than how I'm used to playing it? Because unless you count like Zelda 1 on the Famicom or like up to Link to the Past, but that was back during like the 90s when we had the Super Nintendo and the Super Famicom, so you know, they were technically two different consoles that you can't really to say it's like a different version of the game is kind of like a no shit sort of thing. But I still don't think anything would have changed dramatically between the two versions outside of Zelda 1. But I also don't care enough to go back to play Zelda 1 in Japanese than I am like this game. Because I like this game way more than Zelda 1. I like Zelda 1, but, you know. Like, I do think Zelda 1 is at least a game people should play at least at one point in their lifetime. If you don't beat it, whatever. But just to kind of get an idea of, like, where games came from, like, to get just a good appreciation of things, I think it's worth it for that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, with you, Aki, like, I know you've been playing, like, a lot of games that I've been recommending, like Okami, Shadow of the Colossus, and stuff. That's because a lot of that I just consider to be video game homework. Like, these are games that I think that everyone should at least play once. If you don't beat it, that's different. But, like, just so you can see kind of like these big pillars of gaming that kind of have helped pave the way to where we are now.
Mm.
Oh, it's a dart nut with 2 bubbles. Hold on. But I need you to pause for just a second, because I need to kill that. Oh, okay, I did kill it, so... Because you can see which skulls are bubbles, because their eyes will glow. That's fine, I don't really care here. You know what, since you came to me, let me kill you over here. I want to do spin attack. Whatever, come on, do your thing, do your thing. Okay, that's that done. Done. Okay. And then... Got it.
Nice. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Let's see. Oh. Okay. And now we can finally go to the exit.
Boss key.
I forget if it's called the boss key or the big key, honestly. After a while, I just stopped paying attention. Yeah, since we have to carry Medley anyway, I'm just gonna... Or we're gonna have to play the command melody anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead with Link. Actually, I don't know if it's possible. It might be to just leave her here and go straight to the boss door. Because you need... So, to get to the boss door when we were on our way down here, it's a long gap, right? But I'm pretty sure we can just make that with a Deku Leaf. And if that's the case, you could literally leave Medley down here because she doesn't join you for the boss fight. Which is a little unfortunate, but I can understand why, because like having to stop and play the command melody for the boss would be kind of annoying.
Okay, in this game it's big keys.
Okay. Like, it was boss keys for a time, but then they changed the name. Okay, I'm gonna just leave her down here.
Actually, it went back to boss keys after Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks.
Ah, okay.
So Skyward Sword, its boss key, A Link Between Worlds went back to big keys.
I haven't played Link
It's
Between Worlds in a hot minute.
I have that game. I did the chicken mini game. I dropped that game.
You don't have to do that. I don't like that minigame either.
Like, I did that mini game like within the first hour or two.
Yeah, it's like one of the very first minigames you can play in the game, but no, you don't have... I think you should go back and finish it, because Link Between Worlds is really good. It's pretty easy, but it is really good. I like it more than Link to the Past.
Hmm.
I'm also probably in the like minority of Zelda fans. Like I respect Link to the Past for what it did for the franchise and what it brought to the table and everything. But I've only ever beaten that game one time, not counting just going through the stairs and doing the speedrun glitch. But I don't really care to go back to it. Yeah, I'm almost positive you can make that with a Deku Leaf. Alright, anyway. Magic pots, some rupees, some more green rupees. Okay, whatever. Well, I'll take what I can get. Alright, time for a boss that, because of all the side stuff we did, is gonna be super fucking easy to deal with. Also, fun fact: Jahala is the boss in 2 Zelda games. This one in Four Swords Adventures.
Huh.
Got the lantern. Okay, so we want to do 2 things. First off, equip this, and now we can go. Also, I do like Jahala's theme. He's a pretty simple boss, all things considered. You're just going to do what you've been doing to normal pose up to this point by shining light on him. But he does have one attack where he will try to throw you into the wall, or like blow hard wind to blow you into the wall. And if you have the iron boots, it just completely negates that attack. Hold on, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Come on, go, 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 go. Got it. And I am pretty sure it does stop you from being able to kill like all of them at once. Which is a bit of a shame, because it would be really funny if you could just kill them that quickly. Alright. And then this is...
In Four Swords.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
In Four Swords Adventures, its name is just Big Po, not Jahala. Huh. It does resemble him.
Well, it's his model, just made into a sprite. Like, not for nothing, Four Swords Adventures gets slept on too much. Come on, Link, go, 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 go. There we go. Okay. Alright, one more round should do it. Yeah, I was asking for that. Also, if he falls on you, then it'll do a thing. Hold on, let me just do a thing real quick. Just making sure. Okay. I'm surprised though he hasn't done the gust attack though. He's usually done it at least once. That's the only time it gets a little annoying because you gotta hit him with that, and then the light will disappear after a little bit. Yes. Okay, this is the attack. Oh, you can see his eyes. His head did lift up. His mask did lift up to where you could see it.
Ah.
I've never noticed that. There we go. Okay. And this should kill.
That's a little fun fact. Jahala's name may be a play on Valhalla.
I could see it. Because the pose being like a ghostly kind of enemy. Alright, we got it. We got it. I just gotta kill this one, and we got it.
Ah, shit! Oh, no! Got himself smited thee.
There we go. Okie dokes. Let's go ahead and get that heart container. And that's now got us... Oh, okay, that's our 10th one. Alright. Get a few rubies. Alright. Let's get out of here.
I'm a skedaddle.
Well, we gotta restore the power to the Master Sword first. I do like he's doing the actual, like, song animation, but the way it loops is really funny to me. Because he just stops for, like, a split second.
Stop and snaps. Wings.
Bye, Medley.
Oh, time to abandon you in this hole.
I actually don't know what happens if you come back in here. I've never done that. Where if you were to leave and come back into this room, if she would be here praying still. I imagine she would.
I know, just take it to a dungeon without food and water, and leave her here for weeks.
Okay. Alright, King. Oh, you're not gonna say anything? Okay. Alright. Well, we're gonna get to the Forest Haven, and then that's where we will call it. Alright, we got a lot done this session. Did technically start the Triforce hunt a little bit. We got one of the charts already, which is good. We're making great progress with getting money. We only need about 1,000 more rupees, which I am very positive we can hit without even having to get any more treasure, because we have still 3 locations to get a lot of rupees. One of them being the Wind Temple, the Ghost Ship, and then the Savage Labyrinth itself. So we should be able to then knock down a lot more progress. So next session we'll probably go straight into doing the Wind Temple, and then we'll go in and finish up start really heavy focusing uh the thingy. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and call that here. I'm gonna save here. All right. As always, you can follow me on all my socials and stuff. Vash Gamer on Twitter and Nakavash on Blue Sky. Aki.
You can find all my stuff using the link on the title. Tomorrow we'll be doing more Okami HD, and this Tuesday I'll probably be streaming the patch for 14.
I'm gonna be at work, so I can't.
I need to get a head start on you because you always want to do those dungeons and trials together. So,
Yeah. Well, I won't be. Well, I've got raid 2 that day too, so we'll see. All right.
uh-huh.
In that case, then we're gonna go ahead and end it here. You all have. Hold on. Let me see if anyone is streaming. I doubt it, but. Uh. Nah, no one is. Okay. All right, we're gonna call it here. Y'all have a good night and take care. Bye bye.